Hi everyone, this is Dion Smo from Smo's Martial Arts, aka Dion Smo. I hope everyone is having a blessed day and a blessed night. I'm in a deep meditative state right now, and I got something on my fucking mind right now. I'm gonna share it with everyone. The title of this video is why women don't make phenomenal, great martial artists as if men do. This may come off offensive or whatever, but the bottom line, guys, is women don't really make great martial artists or typical, martial arts just isn't one of the female genes attributes. You know what I mean? Women just generally don't make great martial artists. And I know what you're gonna say. Well, wait a minute. What about the women UFC fighters? Fighting and martial arts are one, but combat sport and real street fighting is totally different. You know what I mean? UFC and combat sport are both fighting, but one is combat sport and the other is actually living the martial art lifestyle. You know what I mean? And in my opinion, and from what I've seen, women really don't, and they can't live that lifestyle. I don't know if it's because of the feminist side of it, or because of their feelings, they just can't handle it. But from what I observe in my experience, women don't make great martial artists. Women can be martial artists, but they don't make great martial artists. That's right, I said it. Someone's got to say it. You know, we live in an age where, in a time where women think they can do anything. You know, women can beat a 43-year-old male black belt, even though they have a blue belt. Oh, they can submit a black belt because they're a woman. Sorry, you cannot do that. But we live in an age where society teaches us, because you're a female, you can do automatically, without any hard work, do everything a male can. And that's not how it works in UFC, combat sport, or the martial arts. In the martial arts. And this is what Bruce Lee believed too. Why the fuck do you think Bruce Lee never trained any female students? Yes, he did. No, he didn't. No, he fucking didn't. I don't want you keyboard warriors coming on my shit saying he trained female warriors, because he did not. And that's another thing too. All you keyboard warriors coming on my shit thinking you know everything about martial. You don't know shit. You've never been in the ring. You've never had a UFC match, a mixed martial arts match. You never did any sparring, none of that. Don't tell me what I do and what I know about martial arts. Oh, who did you train under? None of your fucking... I've said who I've trained under many times, again and again. But that's just my view on that. Women just don't make great martial artists. As a woman, you can be a martial artist. You're just not going to be a superior great one as a trained male with high testosterone can be. You know what I mean? Oh, well, Amanda Nunes could have defeated Bruce Lee. Do you truly believe that? I had somebody tell me that today. A Bruce Lee hater. They said, oh, Amanda Nunes could have defeated Bruce Lee. Do you truly believe that? You either have no balls, you're really a woman trapped in a man's body, or you're just an idiot, because there's no way in hell that could have happened. There's just no way. Besides the fact that UFC, half of UFC is fixed anyway, so, you know, you can't really judge by, you know, UFC anymore. You know, I'd rather watch one championship or, you know, the Risen, you know what I mean? Women can't, women, they let their feelings get in the way instead of instinct. And that's why they can't become martial artists, you know. Believe it or not, guys, women can get you killed. You know, I'm just keeping the buck. I love women, but from a combat and martial arts aspect, you know, women, they just, it's not, you know, it's an aspect where, you know, women should focus more on weapon training instead of the martial arts, because they don't have the, you know, the mental capacity and impact as a, you know, a disciplined male martial artist as myself would have, you know, to counter any kind of situation when they needed to protect their life or whatever. And this isn't a knock on women. It's just I'm just, you know what I mean? You know, like who's that one chick? Saban Crow. Shaban Crow. She's always commenting, you know, she's always making fun of the Woffords. Her and her husband, they have no life. They're always making fun of Charles Wofford. This poor guy, Charles Wofford is a great friend of mine. He's an excellent martial artist. The guy's making his own way in life. And you got somebody like Saban Crow and her husband making fun of the guy for living in a van. Like, how low can you really go? You know what I mean? Get a life. Saban Crow, get a life. You know what I mean? Charles Wofford is a hard-working individual. You know? And you don't have, you know, you don't know anything about martial arts. Don't speak on my credibility or Charles Wofford's credibility on martial arts, because you don't know anything about martial arts. You don't know anything. Me and Charles, we know about real martial arts, and we know how, you know. So you have no right to say if we're a real martial artist or not. You're just a keyboard warrior because you have nothing better to do commenting on me and another man's life. Or not even me, Charles Wofford's life. What are you doing? You're sitting at home. You're sitting at home on a couch doing zilch. The Woffords, Shelly, and my man Charles are out having an adventure, living fucking life. But see, you're jealous because you're not living life. And you're jealous and mad at them because they are. But anyway, I took a rabbit hole. I had to get that off my chest. But it just goes to show you that women don't have the mental mindset of martial arts. Like, they always take it to a different level. You women don't have the physical, properties as a man would to properly defend themselves. You know what I mean? Women can be martial artists. They're not going to be great martial artists. And I love Freddie Lee, my former Sifu Freddie, but sorry Freddie, but Wing Chun is not a women's ancient Chinese form of self-defense. This is one of the few things I'd agree with you with. You know what? Me and Freddie, we had an argue about this in his Kowloon about this. We came face to face. Freddie said, "Oh, Wing Chun is an ancient China." I said, "No, it's not." I said, "Wing Chun, don't you dare disrespect Wing Chun and say it's an ancient Chinese women's self-defense form system, because it's not." And we settled our differences, and we had a sparring message. I wiped the floor with him. I love Freddie, but Freddie has nothing on me with sparring. Freddie, I love you, my former Sifu, but I can wipe the floor and the mat with you, man. Just keeping it a buck. I love you, for like, come on, Freddie, but I'm just anyway, I'm going on a whole different. The bottom line is, women should stay in the kitchen. Women should stick to cooking, their man's, who is a martial artist, their food, their dinner, breakfast, lunch, all their nutritional properties, to where they can stay on the mat and defend the home properly, and be the martial artists that they need to be and were trained to be. They don't need to be, the women should just stay in the kitchen, and I hate to say that, but that's what they're good at. They're good at cooking food. Well, some of them. Siobhan Crow can't cook. Yo, this is, it's like, maybe, you know what, Siobhan, maybe you can cook. I'm just so pissed because you just keep taking shots at my friend Charles Wofford, but maybe you can cook. I highly doubt it, but maybe you can. But see, guys, martial artists and people of war, martial arts and combat is a war mentality, and men were designed to be the culprits. Smo's Modern Coon Arts.